Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Um, I apologize for this box here. There's the cat in it. Likes to be here as a, I don't know, co-driver, I guess. What we have here, we have an article that says, according to the Palestinian Prime Minister, I don't know who that might be, but I have the article here, that Hamas can't be eradicated. So here is the article from Bloomberg, and this is the title: Hamas can't be eradicated, Palestinian Prime Minister says. And I would like to discuss this claim and put it in the context of Christmas. And as strange as it may sound at at first hand or first look, I will explain why I think that Hamas cannot be eradicated. I mean, it can to an extreme where the whole planet is going to be blown up. That's you eradicate everybody else. But Israelis, I don't think they will be able to do that, and I will show you why. And I will use, as I say, Christmas and the Grinch to explain that one. So let's see what's going on here. It says Palestinian Prime Minister Mohammed Stayek says Hamas can't be eradicated by Israel. He spoke to Bloomberg in his Ramallah office in December 7. This is a pretense. Ramallah's office, Prime Minister. Israel wants these guys, they want to show them how much freedom they have and how autonomous they are. They can show it at Gaza. They order blockade and close the borders and shut off water and everything. And then they tell the people, you evacuate here, you evacuate there. Who's in charge? Who's in charge? All right. Anyway, so let's talk about this one. Why I think that these guys cannot be eradicated is because Hamas is just a name of a group. You will try to destroy the group, but you will not be able to destroy the idea. Why? Because the idea lives because of Israel. As good or bad it is, as people might like to call it, it's a reaction to something. And as long as that something exists and acts in a way that certain people view it as being oppressive, that spirit of Christmas, that spirit will be in people's heart, good or bad, and they will organize as Hamas. So Hamas is in people who actually look at what they perceive as being the oppressor, what is the source of their pain, and you can't eradicate that. You eradicate Hamas, okay? You shoot this one, but 5 others were gonna replace them. Shoot that one, other 5 are gonna replace them. Why? Because it has the spirit of Christmas. Now I'm gonna give you, and I'm not saying this as a positive thing. I'm saying it as an intellectual thing, right? A philosophical. It's an idea. They don't do it for this and that. It's the source of what they perceive and feel as pain. It's the idea, and that's it's Hamas. If Hamas tomorrow, let's say you kill all the leaders of Hamas, there will be another organization called the Babas, and Babas will be the same thing as Hamas. Why? Because it's the spirit behind that, bad or whatever, but it is. I'm saying bad because of YouTube, obviously, because I have nothing to do with that. So let me show you this. I will put it in the context of the Grinch. This is the Grinch. I didn't know anything about the Grinch for a long time because we never heard of this guy where I come from. Actually, just an American thing. It's just a fictional character. And this is, I'm going to just read it for you right here. The Grinch is a fictional character created by children's author and cartoonist Dr. Seuss. He is best known for the character of the 1957 children's book How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So this is the guy. So what is this guy? This is a fictional character who doesn't like anything, not even himself, I guess, or maybe at times. And I watched some cartoons. I had to, not because I wanted. The circumstances forced me into watching it, life circumstances. So What this guy did, he thought that if he's going to go overnight between the time Santa Claus drops his presents to the children in the middle of the night, so in between the time Santa Claus leaves and the children wake up in the morning to get the presents, if he steals all those presents, he's going to be fantastic and all that. He forgets that actually he does that. He succeeds in goes in the village, steals all the presents, and then when the kids are waking up, they're upset because they don't find the presents, and they're all upset. But then all the village, all the community gets together and starts, how should I put it, transmitting, sharing the spirit of Christmas, which is a spirit inside of you that's just a reaction. So the presents and all that is just a reaction. The spirit is of sharing, love, understanding. This is the spirit of Christmas. Peace, joy. And Dr. Zeus, what's his name, the Grinch, could not steal that by killing the presents. Yes, he killed the presents, but the spirit was over there. The presents were just a how should I put it, a manifestation of the spirit that's inside, and that spirit is given by joy, life, people, community, and so on. So in this case, that's why I made this Dr. Grinch, Jesus Christ, Dr. Grinch, with the Grinch story, how Grinch stole the Christmas. He stole just the presents, not the spirit. The same here. The Israelis will be able to destroy Hamas with no problem, but they will not be able to destroy, what Christmas stands for, the spirit of Christmas. That's a big problem, and they know it. They're not imbeciles. But what are they supposed to do? Well, what they're supposed to do, I think they should. This is what I would do. I would just make sure that we have really two countries, independent. I would make sure that in between these two countries they don't have contact whatsoever. I will build some 3-mile tall tunnel and a 50-mile deep walls, Jesus Christ, walls, so the tunnels cannot penetrate. I will make sure I keep them so secure that nobody will get in anybody's business. But there would have to be real freedom and autonomy for the Palestinians, and the Israelis will do whatever they do over there. I'm not going to ask them to implement the United Nations resolutions versus, regarding the occupied territories, which you can't because you don't have the power. United States is going to block that all the time, militarily and politically. So, but at least, you're going to make sure, okay, you don't want it, you think we're bad, okay, we're going to be separate, but equal. So the same thing in the United States of America. We have a lot of groups here who blame one group for all their misfortune. And, they don't do what Malcolm X or Mr. Farrakhan suggest and claim and want. Malcolm X not anymore, but Farrakhan, Louis Farrakhan, Louis Farrakhan, very intelligent guy. Well, they will not do that ever because they know they will not do that, because once they do that, well, they will be free. And when you're free, you are on your own. And when you're on your own, you have to organize yourself on your own. And then you can't point out to anybody else but yourselves for your successes. So here it is, my friends. Yes, Hamas will be destroyed, but what's behind it, as I explained, as long as the treatment is bad, that's going to create a reaction that's going to fight. And that reaction is something else than a material thing or a human being over there that you're going to eliminate. It goes from one, on the contrary, that will make it grow. The hatred, the frustration will make that feeling, the spirit of Christmas, grow. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.